This is vlog 340. It is a Wednesday. I'm headed south, hitting the gym, and then heading to a Ford event in Torrance. Gonna drive a bunch of Fords, mostly the Mustang. So what I'm doing this morning is I'm heading to Motor City Solutions to drive a bunch of different Fords. They'll have Focuses, Mustangs, a bunch of different cars there to be able to choose from. Haven't been to this place before, first time. Gonna go check it out. I figured the best Ford that I could grab first off would be the Mustang GT. That's what I'm in right now. Have not driven this car. Looks like some fun. Let's go see. This Mustang is a knock your socks off type of beast. A lot of fun to drive. Just can't seem to figure out where I'm going exactly. Alright, that was an interesting experience with the Ford GT. Like the car a lot. I'll have some more to say about it in a little while. Alright, back to the museum with this amazing car. Sorry to see it go, but I do need my truck. She has been an absolute blast to drive. Goodbye, Lincoln Premier. Onward, gotta grab a bite to eat and then head out to do a few errands for Kathy. Need some glue and some soling. That's my job today. This or that? That's better. I like that. this works. A little sad to see the Lincoln Premier go, but I do have the Mazda Miata outside, which I'm going to be driving back to the museum tomorrow because we're doing a whole segment on 80s cars. Got the chance, finally, to drive the 2016 Mustang GT. That was an interesting experience because I have not had a chance to drive Fords like hardly at all. The opportunity came up to be able to drive the Mustang, and even though I drove for probably about 20 minutes, not that much, it was still better than like going to a dealership and driving with the salesman or something like that, and to be able to tool around town, even though it was a part of town I've never been in and I didn't know any of the area. There was a road map to take us certain places, but I just kind of went out and meandered and got the feel of it. Here's the impression that I got. I've driven a lot of muscle cars, a lot of different kinds of muscle cars, but the three cars that really are very similar are the Mustang, the Camaro, and the Challenger. Now, each one of those is a severely different personality, and each one has some good things and some challenging things. There's three different body styles: a mesomorph, an endomorph, and an ectomorph. A mesomorph is like a perfect middleweight body style. It's what Arnold Schwarzenegger's body was. An endomorph is slightly thicker, and an ectomorph is slightly thinner. Those cars kind of represent those things. The endomorph, the slightly thicker one, is the Challenger. The mesomorph is the Camaro. And the ectomorph, which is a little leaner, a little thinner, is the Mustang. What I'm going to give you right now is the feeling. Just the feeling of what it's like to drive that car for a 20-minute stretch, no holds barred, go anywhere, do anything, and just let her rip. What I came to realize is that the Mustang is an ergonomic masterpiece. There are only a few cars that I've ever driven that feel almost like an extension of myself. The Nissan 370Z, the Cadillac ATS-V, and the Mustang. These cars, when you get in them, it's almost like putting on a suit that fits precise. Driving experience, the way the thing fishtails, the way the thing handles, the way it just feels. It's light, it's like a Greyhound. It simply feels good. And one other thing I want you guys to know is that Waze is now my new best friend. If you've never heard of Waze, W-A-Z-E, it's a map app that you gotta download because it's just frickin' awesome. Driving around in Hollywood, and I plugged in maps to be able to get back from Hollywood to Malibu. It said an hour and a half. I plugged in Waze, it gave me an hour, and it took me on streets I've never been on, but it was like driving in Omega Manville because there was nobody on the roads that I was driving. I got back in an hour. Freaking awesome. Waze, W-A-Z-E. Heading back to the museum, as I said, going to be looking at some 80s cars. Right after that, we're going to be going out into the valley via the Miata and having some ice cream with my niece. We're going to Bob's Big Boy. Always cool, always some cool cars around. And besides that, God knows what can happen. Anything can happen. Okay, this is Vlog 340, and I'm signing off. We'll see you tomorrow.